Excelsior, dear readers! It's I, your favorite skinny nerd, coming at you with another unboxing video. I do quotations because this is not a box so much as a big envelope. But it does come from a subscription box company, so I wanted to do a video for it. It's just arrived today. This is coming from KarePax. That's KarePax, which is the newest addition to my subscription collection. And they send, I think they're going to be probably my favorite box, to be honest. They're not like a lot of the other boxes, which is just like a bunch of toys and junk and stuff. They only send you two kinds of things. It's snacks and comics. That's like all that's in your box, and it's like a ton of snacks. They're like regular box, standard KarePax box. It's like a bunch of snacks, like 12 or 13 snacks, something like that, from like all over the world. Things that are just really cool, candies and chips and different things that you probably have never gotten. Things that you buy at like a like a specialty food store that are typically pretty expensive, things like that, but you know, like snack wise. And then a couple comics, a few comics. They also have a box. The one that I subscribe to is comics only, which instead of getting a ton of candy and a few comics, or a ton of snacks and a few comics, it's a ton of comics and then like one snack. And let me see if I think it's 10 comics in the comics only box. So it'll be a box of 10 comics with like one snack. And that subscription, I'm looking at my notes here, is about $20 per box for me. I mean, I got a 3-month subscription and it cost me $60. And shipping's included. $20 for 10 comics. No matter what comics they are, it's pretty good. This, though, is kind of a pre-gift sort of package that they sent. I'm not exactly sure what's in it. I did specifically order one comic from them, and you can tell that they were like a business before they did subscription boxes. They have like good customer service and know how to run a business. And I'm guessing that they own like a comic shop, and maybe a like candy store / snack shop, or maybe it's just one shop that sells both of those things, and this is just like a part of that. But they sent me some bonus free comics because I used the PayPal account to buy my box, because you know that's cheaper for them than other methods of payment, and I don't have any problem with that. Free stuff. I have a PayPal account. It works out great for me. And also, I did order a individual comic. It might be in here. I'm not sure. Of Rick and Morty #1 from them, which didn't have any shipping on it either. Which is super cool. You don't have to pay for shipping. It's what I want to see from every box, but can't be that lucky. Anyways, but it turned out that the one I ordered was the last copy they had, and it was the last copy because it was kind of in bad condition. It was banged up. which is a bummer. But he reached out to me before they sent it out. He was like, "Hey, this is the last copy of Rick and Morty #1 we got, and it's not in great condition." And he sent me a picture of it, and he's like, "If you want to keep this damaged, if you still want the damaged one, I'll throw in a few extra comics." You know, with the bonus comics they were already sending me, because they're already sending me bonus comics for paying with PayPal. And I was like, yeah, that's fine. I'm not really an investor. I just wanted to read the Rick and Morty comic. I haven't seen it anywhere. I feel like they probably sold out of it really fast when they come out, because I feel like it probably doesn't get a lot of print. Like there's not, because it's like not a Marvel or DC or major printer, but major comic publisher. Anyways, the point is, I was okay. It wasn't like super damaged. It wasn't like, something they were using to clean their floors, or it wasn't ripped in half or anything. It was just crinkled up a little bit. It wasn't in great condition in the picture. And I'm not really an investor per se in comics, so I was like, sure, send it out to me. I'd like to get some free comics. That's cool. I'd rather have free comics than go try to track down this Rick and Morty comic somewhere else. So let's quit babbling and see what they sent me here. I could probably just use my hand for this. Just and like I said, this is like the comic. This is like the subscription box I am most excited about, because it's just comics, which is like my favorite part of most of these boxes anyways, is the comics. Another envelope. Manila. Sealed. Jeez. Real good. Alright, see what we got. Okay. Awesome. So, Rick and Morty right here on top. Boom, 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 boom. See, and as you can tell, like it's got these like creases up here in the cover. That's what we're talking about. But all in all, it's not like in terrible shape. There's like some discoloration down here. You probably can't even tell. It's hardly noticeable. And then there's just some creasing up here. You can maybe make them out. Those lines that go across here. So that's the Rick and Morty I ordered. Still pretty excited about it. Oni Press is who sells that. And as you can see, the cover price is $3.99, and I paid $4 for this, and it was free shipping. So I'm paying cover price to get the comic I like sent straight to my door, which was super awesome. And everything else in here is a mystery to me. On the back, in the same bag and board, is Regular Show #1, which is awesome. He probably figured, and I've communicated with this guy. Great customer service. He and I feel like he kind of tailors these a little bit to you, because he probably figured since I like Rick and Morty, I'd like Regular Show, which is an accurate assumption. And he said if the boxes themselves usually all come out with just the first issue comics. Like everything that's in it is issue #1 of whatever that is. These ones that he sent me were ones from previous boxes. So we got Regular Show and Rick and Morty #1, and he told me if I like any of these to let him know, and he can send me like #2 in the next box if I want to continue a series instead of sending me more #1s, which is super awesome. Oh, cool. This is a 1 and a 2. Here we go. Joe Frankenstein, #1, and Joe Frankenstein, #2 from IDW. which is awesome. I've been actually wanting to read this because I am a huge Frankenstein fan, as most of you guys know from my other videos. I'm a big fan of Frankenstein's monster, and Frankenstein's story in general. And this looks like it's looks like the Vampire Hunter, which this looks super awesome. I can't wait to read those. And we got 2 more here. This is pretty cool. I'm pretty sure there's only 2 in each of these. I'm just checking because I don't even know how many he's gonna send me total. And so it's the one I paid for, and there's like 5 ones that I did not pay for that are just free for me. So this one's Terminal Hero #1. It's a Dynamite comic, which is pretty cool. I like a lot of Dynamite comics typically. You know, they do Vampirella and a lot of more. They did that. Reanimator series that I like, that I got from Box of Dread. Terminal Hero. I've never heard this one, but it looks interesting for sure. I have to check it out. Terminal Hero #1. And from Image, this is Invisible Republic #1. Invisible Republic. From Image. So we got some Image, some IDW, and Dynamite, and then these ones are this is a Kaboom comic based off of, you know, the Cartoon Network show, and this is an Oni comic, Oni, based off of the Adult Swim show, and I'm pretty excited to check them all out. These all look cool. Invisible Republic I'm not familiar with, but looks like some kind of awesome science fiction kind of business. Terminal Hero. I don't know, I'll have to check it out. It looks real cool. So, I mean, this is $25 worth of comics that I didn't pay for, and then the $4 worth of comics that I did. So, couldn't be happier. Check it all out. You might have noticed that these are all, none of these were Marvel or DC. I mean, IDW, Image, and Dynamite are all pretty big publishers. They're just not as big as Marvel and DC, obviously. And that's how this box is. It's mostly like independent or secondary kind of publishers, not the big 2. Their site says there might be. It's not like there will never be Marvel or DC comics in the boxes, but it's going to be mostly not. For the most part, it will not be Marvel and DC. And what I kind of suspect, and why I think this is such a great deal, is that these are going to be like all the first issue comics that they weren't able to sell, that don't sell that great. A lot of Marvel and DC comic first issues sell very fast and pretty well. You know, you usually don't have them cluttering your shelves. So I feel like that's why we get such a good deal, is that these people have a comic book shop, and these are kind of a lot of the comics that don't sell out fast. But I could be wrong. That's just what I suspect. It's not a bad thing. I mean, I don't care what the reasoning is. The deals with this is just too good to pass up. Like, I'm gonna be, I don't know, getting $40 worth of comics about approximately every month for $20, so I'm not gonna complain no matter what they send me. Pretty much, I love comics too much. These all look super cool. I'm gonna have to read them over, let them know which ones I like, in case I can possibly get some like continuations of these series. Also, they have other packages besides just the comics only and the regular one. They have a retro package, which I really want to get. It's just right now I'm saving up for Wizard World because I want to blow a bunch of money at the convention. And all right, baby doll. Okay. So I didn't get the retro pack, which would include some. You got a little visitor here. You got crumbs on your face. But which would include it'd be like kind of like the standard box with 12 to 13 snacks. But also, if you get like I think it only comes in 6-month and 12-month subscriptions. And also, one random box is going to have a retro lunchbox or pulp culture metal lunchbox full of Japanese candy, and a random box, and it might be the same one, is going to have a DVD of like a kind of cult classic retro bad movie style movie, which I'm all about. And if you...
My little guy.
Yeah, it's your little guy.
Open him up.
There you go, babe. And if you get the 12-month, it also includes another cool geeky item. Geeky item. And throughout the boxes with the retro one, you'll get a lot of normal, typical box stuff, but every once in a while you're gonna get random retro comics from like the 70s and retro candy from whatever, or retro style candy at least, or snacks, that is.
For that paper.
You're gonna get a what? A box? Why don't you put your bowl in the sink, honey? Okay, but yeah, that's a brief overview there of KarePax. I can't wait for the first actual box to arrive. It's not gonna, it's probably not gonna be that long. I think they're actually shipping it soon, within like a week or so, and then, you know, however long it'll take to get here. These they sent out like yesterday, I think, or the day before. I don't know, but these got here really fast. I like just got the email saying that he was gonna send them out, you know, just a day or two ago, and they're already here. So these got here pretty fast. All right, well that was it for this video. You know, as always, like, share, subscribe, blah 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 blah. You know what to do.
What is this?
And
Dad, what is this?
it's a box.
What's it? What is on it?
Oh, those are little fans. Harper's got questions. As always, stay nerdy.